towards the end of the season to get that matchup. If you're the Dallas Mavericks, it's already a little tension there from last year in the bubble, and then all of a sudden you're the Dallas Mavericks, you're in the locker room, you're like, oh, okay, so y'all want to play us. Y'all think something sweet about us. Y'all think we creamy in the middle.
Man, welcome back to another episode of Self Check. If you've been watching, you know that I'm E.
I'm T, man. What's good with you?
Got T with me. You got anything to add before we get started? Let's go ahead and jump into this one. All right, so Dallas, man, they took the Clippers 7 games, but it wasn't enough. They're going home. So let's talk about what's next for the Dallas Mavericks, right? So right now they're talking about it's possible that Luka can get this $200 million contract, the Supermax, but if you pour all your money into Luka, I don't think you're getting no help. So your only option might be to try to move off of Kristaps. You might not be able to bring back Tim Hardaway next year if you're giving Luka all that money. So if you plan on Luka giving all that money, what are your options to improve this team?
Let's just speak on that first.
If I was Luka, I'm 22, right?
Right.
So if I'm 22 and I'm already about to get a Supermax, right? That contract gonna be like 5 years. So when I'm 27, what do I get after the Supermax? The Supermax? You know what I'm saying? So eventually I'm gonna get my cheese. But while I'm balling right now and we got the money, get me some help. I'll take a pay cut, bring back Tim. Like I'll take a pay cut, bring back Tim. Let's try to see what free agents want to come here, and then I'm trying to move KP. Because obviously that don't work.
I look at it as, you know, the crazy thing is, I might look at it as keep KP, but he just gonna have to know and realize that he not gonna be that second option. I'ma keep him, but I would, like you said, bring somebody else over there. That's just like if they break up Portland. I would gladly try to go and get CJ McCollum. Gladly. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So, I don't know, cause they don't need no facilitator or nothing like that. I mean,
Dallas?
Yeah, because they got Luka.
Nah, to me, he needs to play with a scorer. I told you this about James Harden. When he was playing with Russ and playing with CP3, James, to me, he doesn't need to play with like a floor general. Mm-hmm. He is his own floor general.
Right.
He needs a scorer by his side.
Right.
Because James can already play make. And he can score if he wants to. Luka can score if he wants to, and he can play make.
Right.
So you don't need to you don't need to get him another playmaker.
Right.
You need to get him a wing scorer.
Buckets.
Tim Hardaway, he puts it in the hoop, but I think with Tim, I can't really see Tim being your second best player going forward.
Right.
Third, maybe, if you trade Porzingis up out of there and get something back for him.
Or make him your sixth man, if anything.
What?
I would.
I don't think Kristaps rocking.
No, not Kristaps. I'm talking about Tim. I will make Tim my sixth man.
Even still, like, okay, so I mean, it's not that Tim is the second option now. KP is still the second option, or at least he should be. I just don't think they're using him right, or he just don't fit well with Luka.
I don't think that it's not that he don't fit right. I just think that he feels as though he's that player, and literally all he does is shoot threes. He's 7'3". He's gotten bigger since he's been in the league. Mm-hmm. Look at this. If he is 7'3", right? Mm-hmm. The tallest player, they didn't even play Zubac. The tallest player on the floor was 6'8". You telling me all you could give me was 13 points?
Yeah, I mean,
that's weak as hell.
It is.
Like, bro, if anything, I would have put him. I don't know if this was the coaching or not, but I would put him in the middle. Or off pick and rolls all day with just him and Luka. Because at that point, you can shoot, but most likely, I feel as though they will help more over on Luka because they know what he can do. And Kristaps should have a field day at the rim. I don't even know who was guarding him most of the series, but ain't nobody his height. And he has skill. It's not like he's a rim runner like Giannis. He has skill. He can shoot. He can go to the rim. Bro, use your advantage. But I just felt like he wanted to shoot the ball more than actually pay. I feel like some players in the league, like I talk about Anthony Davis, sometimes, bro, you don't need to shoot. Because there ain't nobody who on the opposing team could guard you at the rim. If it's easier to get those buckets, get those buckets. Mm-hmm. And I feel like Kristaps wasn't doing that. So like I said, I don't think it's the system. I just think it's him.
Or sometimes, okay, so even like, you know, sometimes I think it is coaching. Because like Trez, he had posted something on his Instagram, right? He had posted his numbers when he was playing on the Clippers last year, and the numbers he just posted now. And he had 2 games where he didn't play. So Trez was like, look at these numbers and look at these numbers. And people looking like, well, why he ain't had them numbers with the Lakers? Trez said, I played the role I was asked to play. So Kristaps is probably playing the role that the coaches have asked him to play. We don't need you kind of doing pick and roll and all that. We just going to let Luka have the ball and kind of do what he wants. Kristaps, you just go sit in the corner. And that's mainly what he did for the whole series.
Yeah.
If it's any player, okay, so I said Luka needs to have a scorer next to his side, right? If you could put Luka with any scorer, who would it be?
This was it's a free game with anybody in the league, or
I mean,
we're talking realistically.
Yeah, realistically. Like, okay, so let's say you got KP and you sign back Tim, right? But you only sign back Tim so you can put him and KP together and try to get somebody else. So it's KP and Tim, you putting them 2 together and you trying to trade for somebody. If it was me, I would try to go hit up Washington and see if I can get Bradley Beal.
That'd be nice. Or like a Zach LaVine. Or like a CJ McCollum. Just somebody who can score. Like you said, nobody who can really... Luka is the floor general. So you just really need a bucket for real. Like, if all eyes on Luka, I don't think you would want to leave this next person open either. So, like Zach, CJ, who's the other person?
I'll say Bradley Beal.
Bradley, somebody like that, yeah. I would definitely put Tim and Kristaps in the package and ship them away for any of those players.
Let's see what you can get. All right, man, we're going to call it a wrap on this one, man. It's pretty impressive what Luka did, man, with Tim being his second best player and him being able to take the Clippers 7 games. That's pretty impressive. And with Kristaps really not being aggressive throughout the whole series, I think it's time for Dallas to shake something up. I ain't got nothing else to add. Said you ain't got nothing else to add. Hey, man, if you've been feeling these videos, man, like, comment, subscribe, do all that, man. It helps the channel. It lets us know that you like what we doing on over here on Self Check. This has been another episode, man, and we gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.